I know what day today is. Let me get this out of the way first. The people, places, and events are all real, at least the way that I interpreted it. Be at peace, Rumi. The year is 2016. I have a friend, let's call him Denji. He's interested in comp sci, and one day I walked up to him, dropped my bag on his desk, and proudly announced that he and I would be pulling off the greatest heist of the century. We were gonna be breaking into Faku. You see, this was back when the mystery surrounding Faku was at its peak. The site had just been overhauled, and now its contents, like all of the good things, were paywall locked. And if you didn't know this before, you could just post like anything on there. But now my Naruto x Sasuke yaoi doujins were gone, and the RP forums had been completely scrubbed clean. Faku had become an absolute treasure vault, and we needed to break in. So I hatched a plan. I'd seen Ocean's 11 before. I knew how this worked. We would get in, get the goods, and then get out. Nobody would even know that we had been in there. And what did we stand to gain? Profit? No, even better. Internet clout! See, this was back during peak Tumblr, you know, the golden age, before they scrubbed away everything not safe for work. It was what Twitter is, you know, now for the, let's call them art enthusiasts. So imagine the clout I get for being the first to share doujinshis by the big name artists that had been secured by Faku. I could literally drive traffic to my page and spread my disgusting Fujo dreams to all the unsuspecting gooners. We'd call it conversion therapy. Denji had tried explaining to me how this whole operation wouldn't work, but luck was on my side. Not long after, a little announcement caught my eye. Faku would be hosting a free weekend. This would be our ticket in. Denji's house would be our base of operations. Mine was an absolute no-go. My family is Catholic, and if they found Faku in my search history, I would be shipped off to boarding school immediately. Or worse, I would have to attend 4 a.m. mass. Saturday came and I headed over to Denji's house. I told my family that we would be heading to a charity auction together so nobody would contact me. To this day, I don't know why they bought that. While Denji was busy doing his hackerman stuff, I sat and watched him like a Gen X mom. I still cringe whenever I remember pointing and touching the screen, telling him which doujinshis to grab. The greats were there, like Asanagi and Napata. Okay, yeah, Napata is pretty vanilla, but look at these characters' designs. They're amazing! Anyways, he was grabbing the goods. Faku blocked us from downloading the doujinshis directly, but we had a workaround. Once the downloads were finished, opened them up, only to find out they looked nothing like the ones on the website. They were complete mosaics. Whatever, we hit a snag, but two can play at this game. I can be petty too. I kicked Denji out of his chair and started print screening every single page. We just have to photo merge the scans in Photoshop. Don't get me wrong, it took us hours, but in the end, we made out like fat rats in a cheese factory. Mission accomplished, right? If only it was that simple. When I got home, I wasted no time uploading my haul to Tumblr. Just as I suspected, the engagement came flooding in. And then one day I got home from school and there was a message waiting for me. Hi, I'm Jacob, the CEO of Faku. Can we talk? I might not have screamed out loud, but internally I was screeching. It felt like someone had ripped out the wires of my brain and left me spasming on the floor. I called my mother. I had to confess this before she got home. And she, the businesswoman she was, didn't comprehend what I was saying to her. It felt like I was Courage yelling at Muriel. All that she could say was, well, it's a drawing online, Rumi. How much could it cost? $10? Then she hung up. I'm literally in tears and she's too busy with work to help me. It was so doomed. I was on my own. So I put on my serious business lady dress and I responded. I could tell that I was talking to a boomer. He was typing so slow. I'd be graduating by the time that he finished. And the whole time my mind was racing, thinking about how they take me to court and make me serve time. I'm too cute to go to jail. Finally, after waiting what felt like an eternity, Jacob replied, We noticed that your page was driving a lot of traffic to our website, and we would like to ask you to source the hentai that you're posting. I squinted at my screen. I squinted until my eyes hurt. That was it? Not quite. He also offered me a Faku account with a lifetime membership. I wasn't gonna go to jail. I wouldn't be expelled for gooning, and I wouldn't have to worry about the things that I've been keeping hidden on my family computer that would be revealed in a DMCA case. I couldn't believe it. We'd gotten away with our big score, and I basically got rewarded for drumming up their business. Absolutely insane. Can we get 5 big booms in chat, please? I'll be honest though, I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. Besides being a doujinshi thief, I was also a really busy high schooler at the time. I didn't have the time to advertise. All I really did with my shiny new Faku account was give my goon squad the login info and let them run wild. I do really appreciate the offer though, truly. It was a life-changing experience. Also, Jacob, if you happen to see this video, hi, nice to see you again. This is an absolutely huge ask, and I know I'm asking a lot, but I would really kill for an Asanagi piece. I've been trying to commission him for years on Skeb, and I get rejected every single time. But thank you so much for your consideration, and I look forward to working with you again, if possible. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye, be at peace.